Coming up on Mountain News this morning, hundreds came together to commemorate Kentucky veterans for this year's Memorial Day.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We're coming up on 6 a.m. this Tuesday morning, and you might notice some fog out there. Let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast.
And the fog is going to be an issue across portions of eastern and southern Kentucky. Madison, as we head through the next hour and a half. 55 somewhere below. You can see a few of the stores there as you look over toward and the main avenues. Easy for me to say here at the 6 o'clock hour. Quarter of a mile visibility. Harlan and Middlesboro down to a few hundred feet in portions of Pulaski County, same deal, Jonesville too. And we'll watch this burn off as we head toward 8 and 9 o'clock to a nice amount of sunshine and a great feel to the air. It may feel a touch humid right now, or if you'd prefer, optimally damp, but again, that burns off to a blend of clouds and sunshine today as we will be tracking a wrinkle coming in from the north and west. That wrinkle helps to produce some cloud cover issues and maybe the threat of a pop-up shower or thunder shower, and a forecast high this afternoon in Hazard up to 77 in between hours there between 2 and 5. All right, the theme the rest of the week, cool, dry. Details with your First Alert 7-day forecast coming up in just a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. Camp Nelson National Cemetery is the final resting place for more than 17,000 brave men and women. Hundreds of people traveled to central Kentucky yesterday to visit ancestors, family, and friends who are laid to rest there. Everyone paid their respects in a different way, whether it was visiting the graves of their fellow veterans or to teach young children the special meaning behind the holiday.
I lost a lot of friends in Vietnam, and today I give honor. I still think about them. I made it back, and they did not, and I can never forget that.
Hundreds of volunteers helped place flags at each headstone at Camp Nelson ahead of the ceremony. Now they're asking for people to help remove those flags tomorrow at 5 p.m. Food will be provided. State lawmakers also gathered to remember fallen veterans. A Memorial Day service took place on Monday morning at Cave Hill Cemetery in Louisville. Both Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and Representative Morgan McGarvey highlighted the bravery and sacrifice our veterans have made.
I have great confidence that every generation of Americans will stand up to the challenge and be able to meet the challenge and to organize the rest of the world to protect democracy and freedom, which is why we're here today.
Thank you all for being here today, for standing here today, for remembering those who gave everything for our freedoms.
The ceremony featured a 21-gun salute, a wreath laying, and the playing of taps. Yesterday, 5 names were added to the Kentucky National Guard Memorial in Frankfort. The memorial honors the men and women who died in the line of duty. That includes Major George Hembry of Richmond, who died in 1945 during World War II. Chief Warrant Officer Natalie Walmsley died in 2021 due to cancer while serving. And First Class Johnny Patrick of Estill County died in 2022 during federal service on the southern border.
So that generations to come can see their bravery, can see their example, that will know that there is a price for a country as free as ours. And it's our sons and daughters, our brothers and sisters. It's mothers and fathers that have paid this debt. And we must remember them both for their service and also for their family that continues to carry that sacrifice.
Since 1912, 296 soldiers and airmen have been added to the National Guard Memorial.
Pleasant temperatures and a good feel to the air on this Tuesday morning. Mid and upper 50s and lower 60s. Visibility is definitely an issue in some spots across southern Kentucky, where the visibility from Harlan back over toward the heart of Pulaski County Yeah, a number of you less than a half mile. The flow of air coming in from the north and west, wrinkle rotating through the flow. That means as we head through today, we'll see some cloud cover issues. We'll call it a blend of clouds and sunshine, and we may see the risk, slightest chance of a shower or thunder shower popping up, especially from Jackson Hazard Point east as we head through this afternoon into this evening. The high today in Hazard up to 77. After the storms back on Sunday, we can use a period of weather that we're now going to get a chance to enjoy. I'll explain. Your first alert 7-day forecast coming up in just a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. And thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. Just ahead, former President Donald Trump returns to a Manhattan courtroom today for the closing arguments in his so-called hush money trial.